Hey everybody, happy Wednesday. Chris here from Philomena Church. It's time for another Midweek Musing, this time where we slow down and remind ourselves of one truth from the previous week's sermon and the scriptures we were in. And this morning I woke up and I heard the birds singing again. And I came downstairs, I looked out on my deck, and I saw a beautiful little house finch singing his heart out. And this idea of the birds returning, right? All the songbirds that leave during the winter, they're coming back. And you know what they're doing? They're going to start looking for places to dwell. And so one of the things that's on my to-do list is to get this hung up around our house. This is a bluebird house, right? A bluebird dwelling place. And this idea that we're going to be seeing birds building nests, we're going to be seeing birds returning, we're going to seeing them occupying and dwelling in these places had me thinking, right? It had me musing. And really, it's a good reminder anytime we see a bird in its birdhouse or in a bird's nest to think about where it dwells and allow that to cause us to remember what we're to have dwell inside of us as kingdom apprentices, right? If you remember from the scriptures in the sermon, it was the word of Christ should dwell richly in us. And so, simple, quick reminder, but enjoy the birds. Enjoy seeing the nests being built. Enjoy the birdhouses that maybe you have or neighbors have. Or go walk around a park and see the birdhouses and the birds dwelling in that. And as it does, let it remind you to have the word of Christ dwell in you. And if you realize, I'm not really dwelling on the word of Christ, then let that be the reminder to get back to dwelling on his word. Because as we do that, if you remember, it says the peace of Christ will rule our hearts. So go this week in peace and help establish that peace in your hearts by dwelling richly in God's word and letting the word of Christ dwell richly in you. Have a blessed rest of your week.